Hi children, now we are going to learn how to draw the curves. Now, graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. Now, before in previous classes we learned polygon, the frequency polygon, histogram and bar graphs like that. Now, how to find out the graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. Those cumulative frequency curves, those are called cumulative frequency curves are ogives. Now, ogives are two types. How many types are there? Two types. One is less than ogive, one is greater than ogive. These graphs are used for find out the median. These are used for find out the median. Now, less than ogive curves, what we have to take on x-axis? Upper boundaries. We have to take x-axis as abscissa. Then we have to take as upper boundaries on x-axis and y-axis LCF. LCF means what? Less than cumulative frequency. For greater than ogive, on x-axis we have to take as lower boundaries and y-axis GCF means greater than cumulative frequency. Now, ogive curves, if you represent cumulative frequency as curves, those are called ogive curves. Those are two types. The ogive curves are two types, less than and greater than. Then less than, what we have to take on x-axis? Low upper boundary, y-axis LCF. For greater than ogive, x-axis lower boundaries, y-axis GCF. Now, one example you see. The annual profits earned by 30 shops give rise to the following distribution. Now, profit in lakhs. Profit in lakhs. Number of shops. More than or equal to 5 lakhs, 30 shops. More than or equal to 5 lakhs means more than 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 30 shops. More than or equal to 10, 10 to 15, 28 shops. More than or equal to 15 means 10 to 15, 16 shops. Sorry. Now more than or equal to 5, 30 shops. Then more than or equal to 20, 14 shops. More than or equal to 25, 10 shops. More than or equal to 30, 7 shops. More than or equal to 35 lakhs, 3 shops. Now, here, when they will give more than, then that frequency is GCF. What is that frequency? GCF. First, we have to change to general, class interval and frequency. First, we have to find out. Now, class interval. More than or equal to 5 means 5 to 10, 10 to 15. 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Now see here, more than or equal to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Now we got class interval. Now you leave one column for frequency and write GCF. What is the GCF? 30, 28, 16, 14, 10, 7, 3. GCF means we have to, they will count from down to up. Now, how to write the frequency? 3 as it is, 7 minus 3, 4. 10 minus 7, 3, 14 minus 10, 4, 16 minus 14, 2, 28 minus 16, 12, 10 minus 28, 2. Now, these are the frequencies. Now, when you will draw the less than or greater than ogive, we have to find out general frequency table. That is, class interval, frequency, LCF or GCF. Now, how to draw LCF? Now, LCF table. Now, class interval, frequency, LCF. Class interval, frequency. Now, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Now what are the frequencies? 2, 12, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3. Now how to write LCF? Add from top to bottom. 2, 14, 14 plus 2, 16, 16 plus 4, 20, 20 plus 3, 23, 23 plus 4, 27, 27, 3, 20, 30. Now this is the LCF table. Now this is GCF table. This is LCF table. Now for constructing less than ogive or greater than ogive, first we have to prepare table, GCF table and LCF table. For GCF, class interval, frequency, GCF. For LCF, class interval, frequency, LCF. Now, how to draw the ogive curve? Now, how to draw the less than ogive curve? Now, before table, we find out class interval. Classes means class interval. Number of stops means frequency. LCF. Then, how to draw the ogive curve? On x-axis, we have to take upper boundaries. On y-axis, LCF. Now, x-axis, what is the upper boundary of first class interval? 10. Second, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Those x-axis, we have to draw, plot the points 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Next, on y-axis, we have to take LCF. LCF means what? Less than cumulative frequency. 2, 14, 16, 20, 23, 27, 30. Now, these points we have to plot on the graph. Now, first we have to take x-axis upper boundaries. Now, what is the highest boundary? 40. Then we can take 5 as x-axis scale. 10 shops, 1 centimeter, 10. Now, y-axis, 1 centimeter, 5. Now, upper boundaries on x-axis, what we have to take? 1 centimeter, 10. Now, ten, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are upper boundaries. What is the highest frequency? 30. Then we can take 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now, what is the first points? 10, 2. 10, 2. Here. This curve is called rising curve. Next, 15 means middle of 10 and 20, 15. 14 means 10, 4, 15, middle. Now, 14. Next, 20, 16 means 20, 16 here. Next, 30, 25, 20. 25 means 20, 30 middle, 25 and 20. Here, 20. Next, 30, 23 means 20, 25 middle. Now, 30 between 25, 20. Next, 35, 27 means 30, 40 middle and 27 means 20, 30 middle, between 27. Next, 40, 30. 40, 30. Now, you have to draw with the hand, smooth curve. Like this you will get. Now this is the less than Ogive curve. What we have to take on x-axis upper boundaries and on y-axis LCF. Now you have to prepare table separate for LCF, cumulative frequency, LCF. Then you have to take the points x-axis upper boundary, y-axis LCF. Now this is the raising curve. What we call less than Ogive curve is raising curve. Next one, greater than Ogive curve. Now, how to draw the greater than Ogive curve? Now, what are the columns? Class interval, frequency, GCF, points. Already we did class interval, frequency, GCF. Now, points. Then x-axis, what we have to take? Lower boundaries. X-axis, lower boundaries, and y-axis, GCF. Now, lower boundaries, what are those? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What are the lower boundaries of class intervals? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. What are the GCF? 30, 28, 16, 14, 10, 7, 3. Now first 5, 30, 10, 28, 15, 16, 20, 14, 25, 10, 37, 35, 3. Now we have to draw. Now as it is before that also we took x-axis 1 centimeter 10, y-axis 1 centimeter 5 as it is. Now first what is the point? 5, 30. Then 5 is the middle of 0 and 10, 5, 30. Next 10, 28. 10, 28. 15, 16. 15, 16. 20, 14. 25, 10. 25, 10. Then 37. 35, 3. Now you have to draw with the hand. You have to draw with the hand only, then smooth the curve. Now, from these curves, how to find out the median? How to find out the first one? We have to find out n by 2. What is the total frequencies here? 30. What is the total frequencies? 30. Then n by 2 how much? 30 by 2 is equal to 15. We have to take 15 on y-axis. 15. Then you have to draw one perpendicular line on curve. From 15, you have to draw one perpendicular line on to curve. Then from that point, you have to draw which is perpendicular to x-axis. That x intersection point is median. This point is median. For less than or greater than, how to take? If you have to find out first n by 2. That value we have to take on y-axis. Then we have to draw the perpendicular from that point to curve. Then that intersection point, from that intersection point again you have to draw one perpendicular to on x-axis. That intersection point on x-axis, that is called median. Now this point is called median. Now understood how to draw the greater than and Ogive curves. Then less than Ogive curve, we have to take upper boundaries and LCF. Then for greater than Ogive curve, you have to take lower boundaries and GCF.